Now this is called a wet on wet wash. We just got finished with this first part. Now I'm going to take my old paint here. Oops. And I'm going to remix a little bit up. I'm just going to mix it a little bit darker. Whoa, that's way too dark, Mr. Lundgren. So dark that I'm going to actually get rid of it because there's no way I can salvage that. I'm just going to get rid of it. No way I could salvage that at all. Get some more water in here. And I'm just using this water because it's the same color I want, so it's alright. But if it's not the same color, I would obviously dump my water out because you can't have dirty water. There we go, it's a little better. Alright, now that one's a little on the orange side, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a teeny bit of green and mix it in and make it a little darker. See that? I just made the shade a little bit different. Now, if I put it right here, you might not even see it so well, but it's just a little bit darker. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that in some places that are usually curved. So like right here on my cheek, I'm going to add a little bit to kind of make it dark, like that's where my cheekbone is right here. I'm going to add it right here above my eyes because that piece is, you know, a little sunken because of the eye socket. Okay. I'm going to make sure that I control my water. I don't want it pooling too much. And this is just a wet on wet wash. I'm kind of washing it in. And notice that it's different, but not super different. It's just a little bit on the darker side. Okay. We don't want it so dark that it stands out like you've got bags underneath your eyes. Okay, but you want it to be dark enough, just dark enough that it gives a little bit of difference to your face. Okay, and usually the neck is a little bit on the darker side just because it's underneath your chin and it's a little bit in shadow. Okay, I'm just going to paint that on. Add a little brown into it to warm it up. Okay, and we don't want it to be too splotchy either. Okay, so there's kind of the wet on wet. I'm going to take my paper towel and just get this stuff off the nose. I want my nose to be the lightest part because that's, you know, sticking out on my face. And once you get this far, you can go back with just like a regular brush with no water in it, and you can soak some out if you want to, need to, and you can blend edges together if you want to, need to. And I'm going to leave it like that and come back in just a minute with a darker color, a more dry on dry color. But you can kind of see now I've got darker places here, here, there. A little darker under this eye, a little darker over here. And we'll come back in a minute with more.